She pulled over and just no, I didn't see it. Wait,
yeah, she pulled over, got out, put her ass on the car and shit, and then pulled her shit up and got back in there. She ain't wipe her ass.
Why did she do it?
It was road rage.
Oh, she shit on someone else's car.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, diarrhea and shit. Like that joint was waiting.
Yeah.
She was going shit either way.
Yes, that's a public enemy number one.
And then when the cops was locking her up, she was like, "I'm sick." Yeah. Yeah.
I saw they posted her date, like they posted her exact name and like you know what I mean,
crazy
like
bitch.
a picture of her face and her exact name. I'm like, this is too much for whatever she did, but no, that's way
you see
way
Mike Rainey
too
took
much.
a picture at the spot. It's like a circle with an X on the ground where that shit happened.
He did it like where JFK got assassinated.
Yeah, yo, he took a picture right there. Rainey funny as shit.
Like that is way too funny.
That shit was
He loves
right,
all the local
that
crime.
Shit was like right near his crib. I think he walked there.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That shit was probably right in front of his house.
He did the He's like, they're like, yes. He was like, do you think that the criminal might have been two tiny guys in untrench coat? You remember that one?
Yeah.
He's like Little Rascals now. The guy's like, no. Next question.
No, next question. Yo, Rainey's crazy, bro. But yeah, that bitch just.
Can you look up the Delco dumper?
You want to see this video?
No, I just want to see what she.
No, he wants to see it. Show it to him. He wants to see it. Show the video.
Why is it really awful?
It is quite disgusting. It made me kind of look at women different, honestly. I'm like, yeah, man, women can do that.
That is really actually a sick brain.
Yeah, she said she was sick.
I bet driving around with diarrhea and just wishing death on the world, and the first small thing that happens to you, you get out.
Right on somebody's car, bro.
Yeah, it's like a defense mechanism.
Right. Or probably didn't even make that noise. It probably was like splat. It probably made a splat noise.
Ugh. Maybe we don't have to see the Delco dumper.
Splat.
If it's too much work.
She splatted on their car. Look at this. This is what you want to see, Benjamin.
It's not. Oh yeah, Delco.
I think it's that video right here.
Does she have a skirt?
It do look like. Yeah.
Oh, she. Oh, and the car was behind her.
Yeah, it looked like a skirt. Ew, but how she just sat in her car. Oh, shitty ass. She just got in there all shitty ass, bruh. And just fucking.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Why would you do that on Earth?
She's a disgusting woman.
That ruins your life.
This video is perfect because like the camera never like focuses on the act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like blurred enough where you got.
This is.
You can tell he was scared while recording this. You can tell. Look at how sneaky he is. He's scared. He like, oh shit, she might look. She might look. He put the phone down. He was scared, bro.
Yeah, he's ducking down. He's fucking skirting right out of there.
Yeah. You want to come shit on your car next, bro?
The Delco dumper in a natural habitat.
Yeah, bro. Delco dumper just shitting on people's car. What do you do if somebody shit on your car? It's like, what the fuck?
This is her getting arrested? She's laughing?
Yeah.
What the hell? This is just the woman Joker?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
She said, I'm sick. She said, you know when somebody crazy when they say random shit. She said, I'm sick.
Who said listen to her side of the story?
Yeah, you heard it. Listen to her side of the story.
Women cannot call other women wrong to save their life.
Delco people are fucking nuts, bro. Listen to her side of the story. What could her side of the story possibly be?
I mean, maybe they did have it coming, though. What do you think the person was doing? Has anyone ever talked about this?
Bro, unless the lady said, hey, can you please shit on my car real quick? I need you to do this. If not, it's going to ruin time and space. I need you to shit on this car.
Smiling in the mugshot, too.
Mm-hmm.
She actually thinks she's Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm. She said, I'm sick. She said, I'm sick. They put her in the car. She said, ask Peter. Peter knows I'm sick. It's like, who the fuck is Peter? That's when you know people get crazy and shit, bro, when they say shit like that. When they just start bringing up other niggas' names. You like, who the fuck is that? You crazy ass. Ask him.
She was crazy to every possible level that she could be crazy.
Yes.
Doing the thing, how she got arrested,
I
laughing
don't think
in the mugshot.
is up for debate. I think when she sees the judge, she's gonna be like, "You are a loony,
Mm-hmm.
and we need to send you somewhere where you can get some help."
Is she going to jail for that? I guess it's not even like that.
I mean, I think if they say she crazy, she gonna get probation, and they gonna make her do some type of classes or some type of be in some type of halfway house or some shit.
Interesting.
If they charge her like a criminal and she straight up just that's like some type of assault. I don't know what the fuck type of shitty assault that is.
Right. And so what do you do if you got your car shit on? You have to sue now?
Yeah, I'm suing that bitch for sure.
Yeah.
This just that would ruin my life. If she did that, I'd be like, what? I can never go to work again. What?
Yeah, you'd have to get out and pass out from the
yes,
fumes.
I'm gonna fall.
Crack your head open.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's gonna start an OnlyFans, it says here.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she is gonna get famous from it. I forgot the trash world that we live in. Damn it. I forgot about that part.
I forgot that we live in hell.
Yeah, bro, I forgot. Damn. Fuck. How did I forget that? That's so obvious.
Yeah, she's gonna find her husband from this. People are writing her letters in court. People.
What? There are men that want to see that every day.
Yeah.
There's men that want them to shit in their face.
Yeah.
It's nasty motherfuckers like that, bro. She's gonna be famous as hell.
Yeah,
She
some
about to be
people
rich.
would pray to be in that car.
Bro, we fucking go to open mics
Yeah.
and try to structure jokes,
Right.
bro. And try to create something here.
And she's smiling because that's the making her life now.
Yes.
She knows she's gonna get a
She
successful
knows she's
OnlyFans.
rich. She's like, I did it.
She just cashed it and
Yep,
she knows it.
like,
She's a
I
star.
did it. Mm-hmm.
God.
She's like, I'm rich forever now.
That's her headshot now.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
gonna be on t-shirts,
Right.
merch.
She's gonna take over
mugs.
Alan.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
Koozies.
She has a dead tooth too.
Mm-hmm. No, the front two fake teeth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's had her teeth knocked out before.
This is most women in Delco though.
Yes. But those some fighting ass bitches, bro. I'm telling you. Don't listen, dog. Don't play with Delco bitches, dog. I'm telling you, they be ready to fucking rock. Like, I've seen it with my own two eyes, bro. They like goddamn pit bulls. You see what I'm saying? They don't need.
I'm glad we got out of there, George.
Mm-hmm.
The last one. A 12-year-old boy did this? Oh, 42-year-old Ridley, park resident? Oh, okay.
She's 42 years old. Shitting on people's cars, bro. She is beyond grown.
She has children. She might
Yes.
have grandchildren.
Bruh, she grown twice. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shitting on people's cars? What are you doing, lady? Christina.
Or maybe police have DNA evidence from the poop. Why is that happening?
Shit, I tell you something right now. The cops wouldn't have time to get no DNA evidence if that's my car. I'm fucking crashing that bitch into a pole. She shit on my car, I'm crashing that shit. Dude. Can't never drive this car again. Somebody shit on it.
Yeah. But it's crazy.
You know what? The person who they can sell that car to some freak. There's some freak out here that's like, I'll give you $1 million. Don't clean it, please.
Please,
leave the shit on there. I'll give you $2 million if you leave the shit on the car. Please. I will give you however much money. Just don't take the shit off the car. Please. I need this.
It would be like a Black Mirror episode if she got like a reality TV show out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Deals. Everybody's in love with her. She's a new star.
Yeah. Damn, yep.
Yeah, her.
Damn, that's going to happen. Chill.
She's going to pump and dump.
Yeah. Y'all go speak it into existence. Don't do this.
It's happening now. She's a star. You're going to be a star.
She's going to be famous as hell.
That's crazy.
She just shot past us in our dreams, bruh. You see
Instantly.
that? See how she did that?
All right.
Ben, you got to figure out a new thing. This climbing the pole thing is over with. You got to start. You got to start shitting. Dog, me and Ryan talked about that one day. We was texting for like 45 minutes straight about a fictional comedian that just gets on stage and takes a shit.
On stage.
And the first time he does it, it's an accident. Yeah, the first time he's on stage, he's just nervous. He tries to do jokes, and he just shits. And then the crowd look and they crack up, ha 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 ha.
Mhm.
And then now he's famous for shitting on stage.
Yeah,
so
viral
now,
moment.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now every time he gets booked, at first the next time he just try to do normal comedy, and the guy's like in the book, and they're like, no. Dude, you gotta do the shit thing. You can't get off stage yet.
And he's like, nah, that's like my old material. I've been
Yeah,
doing,
like, nah, I didn't even. That's not even really like.
It doesn't
mine.
even feel
and
fresh.
Like, hey, we're not paying you unless you do the fucking shit thing. So then he shits again,
Mm-hmm.
and then it goes viral again. Oh, he just shit on himself every time. And then now he has to do it. He's a sensation, bro.
Right.
Shitting on stage, bro. Headline at Helium, selling out club.
One honest to God accident, and
Yes.
then he would be the most arrogant person in the world.
Yes,
He'd give you advice on jokes.
right. You need to be more in touch with your body up there on stage. You're not in touch enough.
Nobody wants to hear about the words.
Yeah,
that you're saying.
they don't care about the words.
It's all about energy.
Ben, you have to understand. If you just use your body more, and he just shitting. Then they go to theaters, bro. Now he doing theaters, just shitting. He just fucking holding the mic to his ass like, hey, guys, check this one out. He forcing shits now. Now he taking laxatives. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he just got to shit all the time. He got to fill up this hour, bro. He start pissing. He start doing all type of shit.
Right.
He start jacking off.
Okay.
He start doing all. He go crazy, bro. Then he feel like a whore and he get on drugs. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause he like, damn, I was just wanted to be a normal comedian. Then I settled in being this shitter. Now I'm just pissing and jacking off. Like, who am I, bro? Then his final show, bro. He come back to Philly. Final show, bro. Fucking Lincoln Financial Field, bro. He the biggest comedian in the world. He outsold Kevin Hart and Shane Gillis, bro.
Sure.
Biggest comedian in the world, Lincoln Financial, bro. In the fucking round. You see what I'm saying? And he just fucking like, hey guys, I got to check out my newest trick. And he act like he pull his pants down, take his shit. He pull a gun out. He just bow. You know what I'm saying? Kill himself, bro. Lincoln Financial Field.
You and Ryan Foster texted for 40 minutes about this?
Yes, bro. That's how far this shit went, bro.
They're both just on their bellies, kicking their feet on their bed.
Yeah, bro. Like, I think we both would be watching our kids. We just texting back and forth like, yeah, and then, yeah, bro. Then he's headlining. Oh, my God, bro. Then he gets to the tour. Like, yeah, bro.
He gets canceled because someone found out that he asked a female comic to come back to his hotel so he could tell a joke.
You tell a joke on your face, bitch.
Like,
yeah, yo.
what a freak. Nobody even knew him at all.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But that's all it takes, shitting on the car.
Shit on a car.
You know what we're doing right now? You know what we're talking about? These are the facts.
Yeah.
These are the facts of life.
This is the brass tacks.
The brass tacks. That might have been the longest intro we ever had to.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful intro.
I don't actually know when we started.
Me neither. But hey, let's keep it.
That's the thing. You just gotta just fade into the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best.
No cold opening.
No.
It could take 50 minutes to start the show. We get through.
Yep.
We get to let's start the show, and then it's like, all right, if you have a fact for the show, please say.
Yep. And then that's the end of the fucking podcast.
I've been
bruh.
been stopped. This is not even.
We almost did that. But we were talking about the facts of
Right.
life. Because here at Ayo Actually, we present only the facts. Hardcore facts. The facts you want to know. The facts you don't want to know. The facts you wish you could hide, bruh. Not from us, because we're the fact detectives. To my right, we have Benjamin Staab.
And to my left, we have Naeem Ali here to take down knowledge, power, everything you can get.
Yes.
The most fun facts, things you've never even known that you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Unknown unknowns.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're diving into on today's episode. I got some good ones. I have
Nice.
I have some things I would have never known that I would questions I would never think to ask, you know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah. But the first one I have is a cool story. All right, Ayo Actually, in 2009, a man hid a bomb inside his anus in an attempt to assassinate Saudi Prince Mohammed bin Naif, which was described as a novel technique. Even though he got within a handshake distance from the prince, the body absorbed most of the blast. So,
Damn. What?
so bin Naif was only slightly injured.
Damn. Was
He
fat?
basically jumped on the bomb.
Yeah,
he
right.
threw a grenade
He had
down
it
and
in
then
his
hopped on
ass.
top of it.
He did better than jumping on it. He hit it in his. He put it in his ass.
Right.
Damn. So like, was he fat?
Huh? The guy? No, I have a picture of it. I think if you scroll down or up, I have his Wikipedia page is right there. He just looks like a skinny guy.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn. Was he? Well,
But he looks so angry.
He does look angry. He looks pissed off. He looks so angry. Yeah.
That's the angriest you could ever be at somebody. That's
he hated what's the Prince Ibn Radu Naif. What's his name?
I think that was it.
Nah, Muhammad bin Naif. He hated that motherfucker, bro. He wore it on his face.
People probably
I don't hate nobody that bad where I'm just like, just all the time, just, Naif, why you so angry? Because I hate this one motherfucker, bro.
Right. I mean, getting an explosive up there.
Boom. Right in your ass, bro.
It's got to be the hardest thing in the world.
Yeah.
This is him. He looks like he's wearing those glasses, the disguise glasses with the nose and the mustache.
Nose, yeah, right, he does.
Even if the bomb did explode, it just turns out he just killed someone in a
Some
disguise.
random boy, he do look like a disguise.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy. He look just straight.
Do you think
up
it is
fucking-
somebody in disguise?
It has to be.
This is like a
That's
CIA
fucking crazy.
implemented dictator. They're like, all right, just put on the glasses.
Like,
and go
that's
figure
a
it
white
out.
man, bro. That's a white man in makeup.
Right.
He look like Mr. Potato Head.
CIA. How deep does it go? I don't know. Yeah. It's just. I mean, that guy had to be so confused. That's the most
Had a
confused you could
close
ever be.
Relationship with the CIA
No way.
in 2017. Yeah, bro. He definitely. That's a white man in disguise.
You think?
I'm convinced. I'm convinced, bro.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
No one's been talking about this. Clear disguise.
What's his name? Prince? Not Prince Muhammad bin Naif.
Mm-hmm.
You are a white man in disguise, Prince Muhammad. Prince Muhammad bin Naif. Yeah, bro, you getting awards from the fucking
CIA
from the
awards.
fucking pigs, bro.
What?
You get awards from the pigs, bro. Yeah, bro.
Best waterboarding. A little
A
star.
prestigious medal, bro. Prince Muhammad.
Yeah, the CIA is just treating all these countries like kindergartners.
Yes. Mhm. They are. Hey, thanks for fucking doing whatever we tell you for as long as we tell you to.
Right. There's an anti-American uprising. They're like, all right, we're going to move your popsicle stick from green to yellow.
Yep. Now get them back on our side. Yeah, bro.
But yeah, imagine trying to.
Nice. But I like this fact.
Here's a good fact.
He fucking blew his ass up. That's all he blew up.
But do you see what I'm saying, though? If an explosion comes from here,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
So how
It was
far
probably
was
just like
it wait, so how far was it up his ass? He ate it? And it was like inside his body? Or
Naeem cannot fathom gay shit.
yeah, like what the fuck, bro?
He can't even conceptualize how you would get something up your
Yeah, I
ass.
can't, bro. How far did he have with the damn bomb in his ass, bro?
Other than eating, there's no
I'm
other
thinking
way.
like it's poking out between the cheeks. I ain't think he had it all the way in his asshole.
I guess. I mean, I don't know
Damn,
what
I
kind
guess
of.
he must have though if it did zero damage. It
He
must
had
have
to
been all the way in his ass.
just one TNT stick.
Jesus.
That's very
Christ.
Looney Tunes-esque.
Yeah.
He just fell off a building straight onto a TNT stick.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah, he goes up to shake the prince's hand. Smoke comes out the ears.
Bruh, yeah. Hell yeah. He just in so much pain. Ooh. And then that shit blows up and the prince is like, damn it, what the fuck? And boy just there with his ass blown out. He probably still was alive for a little bit.
Huh?
He probably still was alive for a little while.
You think so?
Yeah, because if it didn't damage the prince at all,
I feel like
I'm sure it probably didn't kill him instantly. It probably just blew his ass off his fucking body.
Yeah, it said mildly injured.
Yeah, so it probably blew his ass off. And then...
How do you ever smile again? Can you imagine that happening in front of you?
Yeah.
Why is he smiling in the picture? That has to be. I mean, that's PTSD at the very
you know
least.
what? I think sometimes I think people do take, especially these type of people, I think they take very much, what is
Facts
it?
are sacred.
Oh, shit, bro.
Facts are sacred. Okay, go on.
That's true, though, bro. See? Living by the fucking Living by the fucking word, bro.
Yeah.
That's the fucking rule of this podcast.
Sacred
Facts are sacred.
What were you about to say though?
What the fuck was I talking
You said
about?
they oftentimes take. I forget. Fuck, I fucked up.
Yeah, shit, bro. I don't know what the fuck going on now.
You're about to have a breakthrough.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I was this close.
You are at the precipice of something great there.
Damn,
I
bro,
apologize.
You fucking killed it.
All right, I got distracted. I
Well,
saw it.
whatever. That's fine.
Yeah, everybody's tuned in.
Oh,
Say
I
it,
know what I was
Naeem. Say it,
saying.
Naeem. You got it.
I know what I was saying.
Okay.
Sometimes those type people, they like if somebody try to kill them and make them feel like, yeah, bro, I be dodging death. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you would kind of feel God's on your side.
Yes.
This guy tried to kill you and he blowed up. He blowed up instead.
Yeah, he blowed up. His ass done blowed up.
I'm doing a show, an educational show. Yeah, that
His
got
ass
blowed
done
up.
His ass done blooted the fuck up. He done blooted his ass off. Yeah, bro, he fucked himself over by doing that. That's a bad move. You ain't even kill a nigga, bro. Damn. You ain't even had no shrapnel from like your bones that stabbed them in the face or nothing, bro. Just your body just was that weak.
All right.
Damn, bro. All right, yeah, let me do a fact. Oh, I got a fact about somebody in that same area. Can we go down some? Let's go down some more. Go down some more. Go down some more. Right here. Okay.
Ooh.
Right here. Now, okay. Ayo, actually, do you know that Muammar Gaddafi once invited 500 Italian models to a party only to give them an hour lecture on Islam and a copy of the Quran each? Scroll down so we can see this next picture, please. All right, that's him right there. And then look at that. Look, they leaving with their Qurans, bro.
It worked on him?
I mean, no, but
No.
he that's all it is. That's all for that fact.
That's the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah, like invite a bunch of models. Probably pay them $1 million a piece.
Uh-huh.
They probably think they better come do some freaky shit or party with them. And then you like, now today's study, we will talk about the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and we will go into the Al-Fatiha first. You start teaching them a class, bro. That's beautiful.
But
And that's so innocent. You know who killed him? He tried to start an African Union. Did you know this?
yeah,
Yes, because he basically wanted Africa to be
that's the
controlled.
angriest looking guy.
Again, very angry guy.
I've never seen
but
anything
also
like that.
tried to almost got assassinated so many times. But he tried to start an African Union where they control all their resources, so that way whatever currency was prevalent would have to be the based off whatever Africa's
a currency for the whole
currency
continent.
is. Yeah,
Okay.
because basically
Kind of like unite all the countries.
yes, because basically all the resources come from there. So they're like, if we got all the shit, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We should be the country that's dictating how much the dollar is worth, and we should have our own. So he tried to bring a lot of those countries together. And then Obama started an uprising in his country and got him killed in the worst way, bro. They was raping him.
They like dragged him through the streets.
Bro, dragging him through the streets, raping him, sticking him in his ass with the gun and shit, bro.
Yeah.
Sticking him in his ass with knives, bro. They were doing that shit on camera, like while they was carrying him. Just punching him in his face, bro. They were doing crazy shit. Not saying he wasn't. He probably was evil.
Yeah, what
all
was
these
he?
type of men have to kill people to get to that position, I think. So I'm not saying he was a good guy, but I do know that every president does try to destabilize Africa in this same way. Whenever somebody try to unite it,
Yes.
they always try to say that, oh no, this guy's supporting terrorism or some shit. You see what I'm saying? But very angry. Look at his brow. He's very.
I mean, the
They
most.
tried to kill me again.
He kind of looks like Genghis Khan.
He does.
Yeah, I feel like he's like a reincarnation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember why we thought he was evil.
Also looks like a disguise. Mm-hmm.
Every
Also
Middle
looks like a
Eastern
disguise.
leaders in disguise. Yeah, he looks like he's in the World Series of Poker there.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yo, I want to start dressing like that, bro.
That's nice.
My mom used to send me to Catholic school with kufis on that look just like that.
Yeah, you should be
I do wearing a kufi that look like a crown.
in Catholic school,
Yep.
and you didn't get kicked out.
No, they
feel like-
can't. Because they can't kick you out for wearing the kufi. Now they didn't let me participate in certain things.
Really?
So like when they were doing like it would be mass, and I could go in there and chill. But like when everybody got up for communion, I tried it one time when I was in like 3rd grade.
Just
I
'cause
was
you were
hungry as
hungry?
hell, yeah, bro. Because it was masses before lunch.
Yeah.
I'm hungry as hell, bro. It's like 11 o'clock. I'm like, damn, I ain't eaten since breakfast since I left the crib, bro. So I got up in line, and fucking Sister Madeline pulled me out the line. She was like, Naeem, no, this is not for you. Go back to your seat. I was like, okay. And I went and sat down, bro.
Body of Christ wasn't for you.
Yeah, bro. I just wanted I just wanted a damn wafer and a damn drink and some juice or something, bro.
You're not eating our prophet.
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
Eat your own prophet.
Yeah. Eat your own prophet. Right. This is not Muhammad. You cannot. This is not for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I be having them. And it's I mean, sometimes she'll let me wear the normal kufi. But most of the time it was kufis like that because, like, you know, Catholic school, you got on the uniform. She's like, if you going to dress up, you got to wear your fancy kufis. So I used to be going to school with them Jones on, bro. Feeling like a nut.
Those are the fancy ones?
Yeah, that's a fancy kufi right there.
As opposed to, like, just like a black...
yeah, the ones that kind of look like a yarmulke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one is way too much.
Yeah, that's a lot, bro. Imagine.
That one in elementary school?
Yeah, elementary, bro.
You get torn apart.
Dog, people used to be frying me. They used to be calling me coming to America. Niggas used to be like, is you African? White people used to be asking me shit like that, bro. You African? Why your name Naeem? Why you wear that hat on your head like that? I'm like, cuz, yo, it's my religion. You're not Catholic? No.
Yeah.
Why do you go to this school? Because
I feel like, honestly, like, just hearing that story, I'd be like, that's such an awful thing to go through. But you were at Catholic school.
Yeah.
I think I'd ask the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing here?
The only thing that
this is the most
me,
Muslim child I've ever seen in my life.
Right. Yeah. The only thing that saved me was that my older sister went there too.
Yeah.
So it was like, cause like we all went to Muslim school at first, and then my mom like kind of, she took the smart ones and sent us to Catholic school.
Right.
And then the ones that was they stayed at Muslim school.
That's kind of how you know school propaganda is not real. Because if you can go to Catholic school your whole life and then like not believe it,
oh yeah,
like school does not really have an effect on you.
No, it made me not believe in any religion. Kind of, I'm like, this kind of sound like what we learned in Islam. It's just a very similar story.
Yeah, like whatever you teach in school, people are probably gonna go against. Usually.
And I'm like, these small differences is what everybody's fighting and angry about. It's literally the slightest difference between every religion. So small.
But I feel like inviting 1,000 models to an island just to teach them the Quran is,
bruh, that's
something Frank Neblett would do.
Yeah, it is. That is. Frank would do that. Be like, yo, Frank, you having a party? Like, no, not today, brother. Today is not for partying.
That is so cool. I mean, that's kind of smart though, because then that's actually creating so many more Muslims probably, because then now they go out and then now if he converts like even half of them, you know what I mean, and then they go out and they're talking to guys. If you have hot girls represent your religion,
one of them. If you convert one of them, if you convert one of them, I think that's like automatic paradise. Like there's certain things you do in Islam that like it's like a golden ticket.
Really?
Yeah, and I think like converting somebody to Islam and saving somebody's life.
Ooh. Okay, because those would be like the same thing.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, saving somebody's life is automatic. Saving a Muslim's life, of
even
course.
better.
Yeah, even better.
Gotcha.
But yes, certain things shoot you straight to the top. Dying during Ramadan if you're fasting.
Really?
Yes.
I almost got hit by a car last Ramadan. Oh, you have to be fasting.
But you got to be fasting.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you got to be fasting, bro. You got to be fasting, and if you die during Ramadan,
teaching a lesson to models has got to be the funniest thing you could do.
Yeah, it is.
Chalkboard and everything.
Oh, speaking of, wait, I got to do another fact. I didn't even have this one written down in here though. But bruh, Ayo Actually, Russian scientists figure out what happens to like the electricity in your brain after you die.
What happens to it?
Yes. Bruh, they figured it out. So you know it's like the reason, not the reason, I'm sure we got souls and all that, but like the thing that they can like see, they're like in your brain while we like think and move and all that type of shit, is electricity. You know, it's electricity bouncing from synapses to synapses, and you talk and you move and you do whatever the fuck, right? Now, when you die, that electricity goes somewhere. Yes.
It doesn't just go to the ground?
No. So they like ran a test on like 11 people or some shit like that. and they track the electricity, bro. That shit shoots off to some galaxy that's like 16 billion light years away, bro.
There's no way.
Yes,
What do you
bruh.
mean?
They said it took an hour for them to the machine to boot to catch it, because they said it happened so fast.
Yeah.
They said electricity just boom, and it shoots off at the moment of death. It shoots off. Yeah.
Just your soul going
to
to
some
space.
Bruh.
Right.
And it stops at some galaxy that's 16 billion light years away.
This is a real thing that came out.
Bruh, yes.
What do you like?
I can send you the video.
Yeah. But what do scientists say that is?
I mean, they don't know.
Really?
You know, scientists don't. They go into it like they're not trying to prove that it's like a heaven or no shit like that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
They just going with what the fucking numbers say. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever instrument they using to track this electricity.
They can just track what happened.
Yeah.
But they don't have any reason for.
No. Yeah. They don't have any. Yeah. They're just seeing. All right. Well, this is where this is going.
Can you look it up? I don't know. I don't actually know.
Yeah. Russians. Type
That's
in
like
Russian scientists.
Wait. Yeah. That
Russian
is the hardest thing to
scientists
ask.
after death. Electricity
Up to the sky.
Yeah, galaxy.
Then put like heaven ?
Mm-hmm.
If it pops up debunked, I'm not gonna say anything.
It's not gonna pop up debunked.
No, I wouldn't even say anything if it was.
It wouldn't.
I'd be like, this is crazy. Yeah, this has to be the hardest thing.
Yeah.
They're trying to keep this away from me. They don't want people to know. Maybe don't type in Russian scientist. Maybe like.
Insights into the Russian scientists were real. What the fuck is this?
Wait, how did this have to do with Muhammad or not Muhammad?
No, we were talking about death.
Oh, okay. This is what happened to.
Yeah, this he talking about it.
So when Gaddafi got dragged through the street, electricity in his brain.
Yeah, bro. When they finally, I think they just shot him in the head or something. Eventually,
I'm not sure. Wasn't he hung or something?
Did they hang him?
I don't know.
Bro, it sucks that I hope they killed him in the street, because it sucks to get beat and raped and all that shit, and then they throw you in the cell after that. You gotta wait to get hung. Like, damn, bro.
Just do it now.
Just end it now.
Right.
Y'all did all the worst shit.
Right. You don't want to be seen after that.
Fuck no. I would like to think that if a group of people grabbed me to try to rape me and fuck me and stab me in the ass with guns that got swords on the end of them and shit like that, I would think that I would fight so hard, like that they would be like, yeah, we just gotta kill this motherfucker, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Just go crazy like, get off me, no.
Yeah, you want
like,
them
you about to kill me, bro.
Right. You want them to just have some decency.
Yeah, that's
when
you pull out.
If you're gonna stab me in the ass with a knife, you might as well shoot me.
That's when you pull out your fucking shit technique. You see what I'm saying?
The Delco dumper.
That's when you pull out the Delco dumper.
Right.
That's when you just start blasting motherfuckers. Bro,
I'm sick.
I'm sick. Ask Peter. Peter will tell you I'm sick. Ask Peter. Why they carrying you off? Just start acting crazy as fuck. Ask Peter. I'm sick.
Speaking of sick, you want to see a disgusting fact? Something something you never wanted to know.
Oh man.
All right, wait.
Right
Scroll down a little bit. Okay, wait.
I like the name.
I've been putting the. I thought I put pictures in the Google document, but Ayo Actually, the penis of the male Echidna has 4 heads, while the female has 2 branched reproductive tracts. During ejaculation, the male only uses 2 heads at one time, allowing him to alternate between them. All right. Now, I was researching what's up with this. If you click the article, you can see a picture of it.
Wait, what the fuck? It got 4 dicks.
So they don't use their penis for peeing, so it got to evolve into what was supposed to be like maximizing potential of reproduction.
Okay.
This is what your penis would look like if you couldn't pee out of it.
And piss out of it. 4 dickheads, but it's only using 2 of them.
Wait, look up. Just type in, or I think I have a picture link to it, or a male Echidna
penis. But if
penis.
it's only using 2, then what are the other 2 for? Or does it just
They have 4 heads to shoot.
Okay, but it just goes through. So it can use any 2 of them that it wants to use at any time it's fucking.
Mm-hmm. That's
crazy. Damn, so you could have a favorite dickhead. You could be like, damn, this one feel better than that one.
Nah, you're my favorite dickhead.
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah, look at these guys. Freaks. Damn. Absolute freaks.
Ew.
And they look like a porcupine. This is worse than
It does
This is
like a
worse than a
porcupine.
platypus. This is weirder than a platypus.
Yeah, bruh. 4 dickheads. And then the girl got 2 pussies. She got 2 pussy holes.
Right.
Damn, bruh. That's some freaked out shit. These motherfuckers nasty.
Yeah.
4 dickheads.
I don't see why that really matters. I bet you they're endangered. Do you think they're endangered?
Ooh, that if so, then this is a flaw in design. 'Cause
Yeah.
if you got 4 dickheads and 2 pussies, bruh, and you ain't making enough kids, that's a problem.
Critically endangered.
Damn. But
That's
look
good.
at God though. Look how God trying to evolve him to keep him alive. He's
Right.
like, all right, I'm gonna throw you a curveball right here. How about if we grow 3 more dickheads
Uh-huh.
and we put an extra pussy on this bitch, bro? Now you guys gotta catch up.
All right. They're endangered because none of the girls want to fuck anymore.
Yeah, yep.
They're
Bro,
like, ew, what the hell?
Yeah. They're like, what the fuck is that?
I
What
mean, if
happened
you
to your
pulled that
dick?
out in bed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's over.
That's
That's got to be that's the grossest thing you could ever pull
That's
out.
so gross, bro. Yeah, if you pull your meat out and it just 4 dickheads just off that bitch, bro.
Right.
No, yo.
I'm glad it looks different than ours, though.
Now
I think
a girl with 2 pussies, I think I'd be like, what? You see what I'm saying? Like, huh?
Okay, interesting. Okay, I could work with this.
Maybe we can do something here.
Not much, really, though.
No, I mean you could finger one and fuck one.
All right, now we're talking.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, bruh.
Hmm.
Damn, but 4 dickheads is disgusting.
Yeah, I mean,
But that's God trying to help them out. So I can't even knock it, man.
help them out how? Oh, with the
With reproduction, he like, yo, you guys are dangerously, fucking, extremely endangered. You see what I'm saying?
yes.
We gotta add some more dickheads and some more pussies, bro. I mean, it's simple math. You would think, but every creature is endangered because girls be playing hard to get. That's why. That's every creature, bro. That's why everything is in danger. Ain't got nothing to do with nobody hunting. It's these bitches, bro. It's these hoes. Don't be wanting to fuck nobody. Then we want to fuck none of the fucking broke porcupines.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? All the broke porcupines don't got no bitches.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you think I feel like that's how you have to talk if you're like stranded on Earth, like the last 2 people on Earth with a girl.
Yeah.
Like, look, we got to do it for the species,
And she
man.
gonna be like, no.
We're
ew.
critically
She gonna be
endangered.
like, I would never fuck nobody like you. And you gonna be like, bitch, this is it.
Right.
We are dying. This is the end of humanity. Well, then, nigga, you better figure something out. There gotta be more niggas somewhere on Earth. You like, what?
She's like, I'm gonna go find them.
Yeah.
Starts walking away.
I'm gonna go walk over there. You like, what, bitch? We're gonna die.
That is crazy though, because every species that goes extinct, it really is. It's on
the
2
women.
last ones.
Yes. Every man wanna fuck all the time.
But it's like, yeah, if you can't, you know what I mean?
If
If
she's like no, then well, guess you got to keep on walking, porcupine brother. You see what I'm saying?
Species is gone.
No pussy for you, and now she gonna get ran over in the street. She about to be roadkill. She didn't even know that. She didn't even know that.
Right.
She could have been over here fucking. You see what I'm saying? Now she roadkill, bruh. Now that's another one. No more babies from this one. You see what I'm saying?
Done.
That's how it be going, bruh.
Yeah. Probably one of the most disgusting creatures, though.
Yeah, no, that's extremely nasty. That is.
That's an alien life form.
Yeah,
That's a monstrosity.
Not right. You shouldn't have 4 dickheads. That's fucking crazy. That's a crazy thing to have.
Wait, where do they pee out of?
Yeah, if they don't pee out of that thing, yeah, what do they got?
Right. If you had 4 and you can't even pee out of one of them.
Maybe they probably pee out their ass.
Yeah, probably.
That's how birds shit and pee out their ass.
An identical. Oh yeah, they have the
alright.
cloaca.
So they got a different thing that they piss out of, and the men and women got the same one. Damn, I wonder if you think animals can look at each other and see if one is a girl or one is a boy, or they got to like get up close on them.
I feel like they have to know.
You think so? It's
You don't
probably
think
a
so?
smell. It probably is probably a smell.
Maybe a smell.
Yeah. Cause like if you look at a dog before you see if they got a dick and balls, you don't know if it's a boy or a girl. You know,
Right.
that's just a dog.
Dang, you're kind of right. Maybe that. Yeah, I don't know.
So maybe
Maybe that's why they smell each other.
Yeah, that's probably why they smell each other.
Because they don't have long hair, really painted nails or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So I wonder if they know. Shit, you be seeing some people sometimes you don't know. You be like, I don't know what the fuck this motherfucker is, bro.
You gotta smell them.
Yeah. You like, who the fuck is this?
Smelling someone before asking them what they are.
That's crazy, right? You a nigga, ain't you? Yeah. Ain't you? You damn sure smell like one, bro.
All right.
Oh yeah, let me do a fact.
Yeah, what's your next one?
Let me get one. This is fun. And we are doing the Patreon, y'all, so fucking relax. Hold your fucking horses, you know what I'm saying?
Calm down.
Oh, are these mine?
Yes.
Oh, wait, go back up, my bad. Let's start from the top. Let's start from the tippity top. All right, here we go. Ayo, actually, did you know that a convicted con man once sold a solar-powered clothes dryer in the national magazines for $49.95? He would then send customers a piece of clothesline. So he was packaging clothesline. It said that shit niggas for $49.95 called a solar power.
That's pretty good. Convicted of what?
Dryer.
Having a good idea.
Right.
Yeah.
Go, scroll down. Let's get this guy information.
It's illegal to
scroll down a little
con
bit more.
somebody.
Go down. Right, all right, here. All right, yeah. In the early 1990s, Steve Commissar, convicted con artist from California, advertised a solar-powered clothes dryer in the national magazines for $49.95. Customers who purchased the product were surprised to receive only a length of clothesline. Commissar defended his actions by claiming that the clothesline was indeed a solar-powered dryer, as it utilized the sun's energy to dry clothes, which it does.
Right. I think
that's not a lie.
You could argue your way in court and say that you really did it.
Yes,
that's correct. You know what I mean?
The only and then if they were like, well, yo, why you have like this picture of like some shit that look like a blow dryer on the front? Be like, that's just art. I don't know. That has nothing to do with the product.
Look in the background. It's a string right there.
Yeah, right. There's a string right in the background, right behind the dryer looking thing.
Right.
There's a string right there.
Yeah, as long as it's in the picture somewhere.
Yeah.
You know? Because you could argue anything. If there's like a person in the picture and there's a string in the background.
You could be like, is a horse in the picture?
Right. I'm not selling
horse in the box. Come on, guys. What are we doing? Please.
Who are we fooling here? Can you look him up, Steve Commissar? I want to see him.
Yeah, I want to see this guy.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of nuts.
That's a kind of a genius move, though.
Genius move, very ballsy.
Is that who's that guy you keep beefing with? Name?
Oh,
Cumia?
Yeah, Anthony Cumia, bitch ass. Fuck Anthony Cumia, bro. Hell yeah.
The guy up there, that's not him. The guy that popped up, he's on Instagram. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, I feel like having a scam company is the American dream, really.
I mean, that's what insurance is. Insurance a goddamn scam.
Oh, he wrote a book.
Yeah.
Oh, about being a goddamn fraud. Okay, nice. See, he made something of himself. Nice, Steve Commissar.
He used confidence tricks and other techniques to fool his victims. What's a confidence trick? Oh, wait, confidence trick?
Mm-hmm.
Is that just like acting like the man?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, walking in acting like you rich and people give you shit for free.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
If you act rich, people are going to give you stuff?
Oh, for sure.
You think so?
Yes.
Why? That doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't, but that's what they do.
Yeah.
People see rich motherfuckers, bro, or people with influence, and they just start giving them shit.
Right, he has stuff, so I need to give him more stuff. He's a con man. He did it.
Bro, he rolled his way into film, bro.
You can't have an idea that genius and not do anything.
Yeah.
With it. You know, he's coming up with stuff like that all the time. But yeah, there's scams that nobody even knows about.
Yes.
Ongoing scams.
That's what I'm saying. Insurance is a scam. You saw all them houses that caught on fire and shit in L.A. and it was like the insurance company was like, "Yo, we can't pay these policies. Like, we don't have the money to be able to pay these millions of dollars to fix all this shit."
Really?
Yes. Like that shit's
natural disaster insurance doesn't have enough money for a natural disaster.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Like
you can't even argue that it's too much. That's your whole job.
That's your job. With all these people been paying you for years without a disaster. Mm-hmm. Now something happens. The one time you got to come through, like, bro, this is just too much money. You guys' houses cost way too much.
Way too much. That's true though, because they're just too rich out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this policy cannot cover that, and it's like, damn, what the fuck you paying insurance for?
Mm-hmm. Dang, that really is a scam.
Scam.
Yeah, because they're just spending the money for fun.
Yeah.
In the meantime.
Yeah, they're spending it. Collecting billions of dollars, bro.
Natural
The little
disasters
guys
never
like us,
happen.
they don't give a fuck. That's like why you could fucking scratch your car up, get a dent in the front, and they'll be like, all right, we just gonna total it out. We just gonna give you the money for whatever the car worth. Cause they giving them little thousands is nothing to them. But it's those big policy holders where they like, bro, we can't. If something happened to this guy, or if something happens to all 100 of these people,
Yeah.
We don't have that type of money.
It's over.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah. Best we can do is one solar powered clothes dryer.
That's it.
It's your
Give you
compensation.
some string, bro. Hang it up. You see what I'm saying?
We should become con artists.
Bro, we can do it.
Yeah.
We could start a religion.
Mm-hmm.
That's the easiest con, I
And
think.
then we convert. We get a bunch of models on an island, teach them about our new religion, send them out into the world.
Mm-hmm.
They tell dudes.
Yeah.
Gets everybody in on it.
Everybody gets in, bro. All you need is bad bitches. You get some bad bitches believing something, bro. You can take the world over.
All right. Let's look at our
Oh yeah, what you got?
next fact.
Let's see what you're
Let's
doing
get our next
here, Stabby.
Oh wait, not. Oh, did you know this? Ayo, actually, koala and human fingerprints are almost identical, and this has already led to some confusion in in Australian crime scenes where koala fingerprints were found at the scene.
Yo, what? That's crazy.
They do look the same.
They do look the same.
Right. They're like, all right, so he stabbed her with a knife, then crawled up the wall.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Here's right.
Damn.
Fled the scene of the crime into a eucalyptus tree.
Yo, right.
Right.
What
kinda
the
cool.
fuck?
You have,
Yeah, and that's fucking up at crime scene.
you have to bring a koala to every crime you do in Australia.
The
And
hell
then just let
yeah.
him walk around for a little bit afterwards.
Mhm. Let
Scatter
it
the
walk
prints
around.
everywhere.
Let it crawl on the bitch. That bitch, then they gonna put chlamydia on her face real quick. See what I'm saying?
True. Oh yeah, man. Framing someone's death as a koala attack is so funny.
Yes. Uh-huh. It was the koala. I saw him.
Yeah. But they don't have any real stories going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
There's nothing serious happening in Australia at all.
I'm surprised people don't use animals like that more often to like hide crimes or even actually kill people.
Right. It would be funny if Jeffrey Epstein was locked up in Australia and he got killed by a koala. That's the official story.
Yeah, right. He got killed by a koala. People be like, "Oh, get the fuck out of here."
No, you're just playing with us. You want us to believe anything. Yeah.
Cause like, imagine you had like a farm and you got horses and shit. You could kill somebody.
If you have horses.
Yes, you could be like, yo, take a picture. All right, take a picture near the stable. All right, move over right here. Move right here, right there where your horse at. You see what I'm saying? All right, that's that right there. And then you make it, you fucking, and let that nigga kick his ass, bro. Kick him in the head. Bow. That's you like, damn, my horse just killed this bull by accident.
Right.
Meanwhile, you orchestrated that entire thing.
And then everybody that comes to the crime is like, oh, he's such a beautiful creature. What did that guy do to him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying, bro?
Okay.
I'm surprised people don't do that more.
Maybe they do. Maybe that's the new scam.
Using your fucking, yeah, bro.
Training your horse to murder.
Training your horse to fucking kick people in the face.
Right. A horse beating you to death.
Ooh.
Big. Instead of beating a dead horse. Whatever.
Nice. That's probably the worst way to get beat to death by a horse.
Yeah.
Just stomping on you and shit, bro. Damn.
You ever rode a horse?
Yeah, I've been on a horse before. I'll never do it again.
Why not? You're not a horse guy?
No.
Not really?
Fuck no.
You don't. What don't
They
you
can
like
decide
about
to
it?
kill you whenever they feel like it, bro. They can just throw you out that bitch.
But they don't.
They can't. Yes, they do. Dog, you know that what made up my mind? We had horses at my family reunion in Fairmount Park, bro, and my cousin Jasmine was on one, and that motherfucker reared up, and she was little, and she was like 10 years old, and that motherfucker reared up, bro,
Yeah.
and she fucking broke her arm. It did that. Yep, it did that, bro. See what I'm saying?
That's a pro wrestling move.
Yeah, dog. See, that's why you don't ride horses. Fuck that, bro. I'm not doing
That's
no
like
shit
a horse
that.
jumping from the top rope and hitting you with the people's
Yeah,
elbow.
bro. Ain't nobody trying to do that. Why would anybody want to bow, bro? Why would anybody want to ride a horse?
He hates this
He
woman.
ruined her. He probably broke her pelvis, broke her leg, her arm. Bow. Damn.
That's crazy
horrible,
that the
bro.
horses don't like the horse girls.
No.
They're completely enslaved. This
Dude.
girl's been drawing horses on her like
Fuck.
schoolwork since she was a child. She's been giddying around the playhouse
Damn.
with the playground
Yep.
making.
Yeah,
neighing
right.
and
She
stuff.
decorates her room with horses.
Right. And he hates her.
Just a nasty L, bro. That takes years to recover. I'm telling you, bro. Why would you even want to ride a horse? That's gonna take years for. Her body was fucked up for a long time after that.
The horse has been thinking about that for so long.
Yep.
He's been dreaming about that for so
Hell
many
yeah.
days.
He
He's
was
like, you
next
know what?
time this
Today's the
bitch-
day. Yeah.
Next time this bitch jump on my back.
You just see him
Watch
practicing in the field. It's like dusk. He's
He
just
said,
doing flip after flip. That's so funny.
But yeah, that happened to my little cousin at my family reunion. And
Got
that's when
flipped
I was
off a
like,
horse?
yeah, I'd never ride a horse again. Yeah.
But you rode one.
I rode one before
And
that.
just didn't have fun. You were worried the whole time.
And I mean, I was worried, and also it's kind of pain. Like it's painful on your damn groin sitting on the fucking horse, bro. Yeah, they stink. You all stretched out. It's not comfortable and shit. What the fuck is the point? It's cars, nigga. Fuck is we riding horses for? I ain't doing no shit like that.
You don't like to be
Fuck no. My dad like horses and all that. That's not my thing. He was on that time.
Yeah. Your dad was an actual cowboy.
Yeah, he used to be with them Philly cowboy niggas. He used to be with them, riding horses around the city with them and shit.
Yeah. Where do they keep their horses?
At a stable. It's one in Cobbs Creek.
And then you have
I
to
think
drive your
it's-
horse to the city just to ride it around?
Yeah.
Like they
but-
ride from the stable to the city?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
really?
not far though, like West Philly.
Okay.
Like yeah, like it's not far, and they just ride up through the city.
Yeah, I guess it's not that far.
Nah.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, that shit. But still, what the fuck we ride horse? That shit weird, nigga. I'm not doing that. I'm not. Though if I would have lived with my dad, I'd have been one of them type boys. I'd have been right. I'm not doing no shit like that, bro.
No.
Fuck that. Fuck her. Oh, come on, let me do a fact. Where are we on time? Are we good on time?
52.
Nice. All right, go up. Go. Yeah, let's do this guy. Was this the next one in line? Okay, let's do that one. Yeah. Ayo Actually, in the 1900s, a physician named Jesse William Lazier wanted to prove that yellow fever was transmitted by mosquitoes. He allowed an infected mosquito to bite him, and he became infected with yellow fever, proving his hypothesis correct. He passed away 17 days later.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Motherfucker died for science, bruh.
Died for science.
Yeah.
Really believed it.
Bruh, he really believed it.
He was so tired of people not listening to him.
Yeah, he was like, you have to believe me. I'm telling watch this. Okay. He overreacted with a mosquito bit him.
That's the least dramatic thing you could possibly do.
Yeah, bruh.
See, look at me. Look what you made me do. That's so funny. And then everybody thought he was faking for the first couple of days too.
Yeah. Till day 16, they was like, damn, this motherfucker dying. He was like, I fucking told you. Guys, I wouldn't have had to die if you would have just believed me. Yeah, bro, I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
because the first time he even just coughs, everybody's like, "Oh, shut up."
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Like,
You don't have yellow fever. Mosquitoes can't transmit it, you dumbass.
right.
Bruh. No, day 12, that shit start looking real. They like, wait, he's fucked up. Like, he looks like a fucking zombie.
Yeah. What does yellow fever do to you?
Good question.
That's just something gone.
I assume that it must be something very nasty if it
It was a Philadelphia epidemic.
really
We had a yellow fever epidemic
what?
in 1793.
Jesus Christ.
1793. That was like right after it became a city.
Yeah.
The yellow fever epidemic in Philadelphia, 5,000 or more were listed in the registered deaths between August 1st and November 9th.
5,000 out of 50,000. So that's 10%.
10% of the people died. Damn, bruh. Yeah, what the fuck did that shit be
That's
doing
4
to people?
months. And you said 10% of the people died?
Yeah.
Everybody wiped out.
That's crazy.
Whoa.
Damn.
Oh, and that's August to November. There's mosquitoes during that time.
Oh, yeah, it is mosquito time. Damn, bruh.
Fever with aches and pains to severe liver disease with bleeding and yellowing skin and eyes.
Damn, bleeding.
Oh, it makes you
skin.
yellow.
Turn you yellow.
He caught yellow fever.
Yeah, so they knew he was fucked up, bro. They saw it on his face.
Yeah.
Now look, everything got mosquitoes. See, look, now they listen to him. Now see, look, and too bad he died. He don't even get to see on Google that what he did really worked, bro.
But they don't even. They put a picture with the mosquito, not him.
And not him.
That's what's crazy.
That's what he died for, bro.
He died for it. That's got to be the worst way to go out.
Bro, but see, that's what I'm saying, dog. Sometimes people get stuck down a bullshit track in life. You see what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker, he chased that shit for his whole life, bro. People get stuck down bullshit.
Right.
Like, niggas be playing Dungeons and Dragons, and that be their whole life. Like, they don't care about nothing else.
Right.
Just dungeon. You just got stuck down a bullshit track.
Right. You're in a dungeon.
Yes.
It
bro,
is
some
crazy.
some people got a nut ass dad. They got a stupid ass dad, bro.
And they spend their whole life.
Your dad teach you all this bullshit.
Right. I was thinking about that because I feel like I don't know, you think you have more personality fortitude, because sometimes I feel like I change based off who I'm with, and that like if I was around a completely different group of people, I'd just be a way worse person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do now, but not when I was younger.
Right.
Like, yeah, when I was younger, I tried to like fit in with whatever group I was with.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm with these people,
sure, you're just like a product of circumstance.
yeah, like I'm doing what they doing, I'm acting like them,
Right.
as opposed to if I'm over here with them. But now I do, because I mean, shit, if not, bro, you always stuck in somebody else's vibe. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, nah, bro. You
Yeah.
gotta fucking hold it
True, but
down.
as a child, yeah, you are like blending people. Like the Delco dumper has a kid, probably.
Yeah,
That's got to be the worst person, just raised to do something.
that's the worst.
And live in the legacy.
Now that kid gets
up
stuck
the
down
ante.
the bullshit track in life because they mom want to shit on cars. It's like, you was just a normal kid yesterday, bro.
Yeah, now you're known as the child of her.
Yeah, yep. Now you like, damn, now you getting in fights at school. People like, your mom fucking smell like shit. Your mom stinks. And then you fighting at school. Now you a fighting ass kid. You ain't even want to be that. You
Right.
was normal. You see what I'm saying?
Sad.
That's how it goes.
The yellow fever guy, he really could have just waited until someone else got bit by a mosquito, and then been like, "See."
He should have. Yeah, he should have put it on one of the people that didn't believe him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he should have done.
Right.
And been like, look.
Yeah, if you
I
don't
put
believe
the
me, then get
mosquito
bit by
bit
this
you.
mosquito.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yep.
you could have bet somebody.
Now, since you don't believe it, let's see what happens.
Yeah, put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, this motherfucker just start getting sick, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's what he should have done. That was stupid. I mean, good on him for finding this thing out, but bro, get somebody else.
But yeah, you're right. That is a bullshit path, because that might not even have led to the cure.
Right, no.
He could have been working on the cure, but he wants to be like, no, it is mosquitoes.
It is mosquitoes, I'm telling you. You got stuck down the bullshit path. Yeah, if you're looking for the cure, that's a good path.
Mm-hmm.
You getting stuck on the bullshit path, bro. This path don't even lead to nothing for real. Just you being right about a thing.
Yeah.
All right. He died and they was like, oh, all right, I guess mosquitoes do pay that shit. Like, they ain't give a fuck, bro.
It's not even a fun fact.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Just stupid.
If the Ayo Actually was Ayo Actually mosquitoes cause yellow fever, you'd be like, oh,
They're like, oh, okay.
all right, cool.
Kind of knew that.
That makes sense.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I guess.
Right.
I'm actually surprised they don't pass AIDS. You see what I'm saying? Like, people would think that.
Yeah.
We got to be careful with type videos we show and shit, bro. I got a lot of shit for that fucking possum video on
I didn't
Legion of
see
Skanks,
the
bro.
possum video.
Bro, I got a lot of shit for that. People
Are mad at you? What was it? A possum getting killed?
Yeah, somebody set it on fire.
Yeah.
And people
abuse possums.
They do.
I've
But
seen it
then
happen live.
I've seen it too. It's not right. But people DMing me like I'm the one in the video. It's like, bro, it's not me. They're like, Naeem, you fucking piece. You know what the one boy said? He said, Naeem, you fucking piece of shit. He said, why don't you go back to the hood you crawled out of, you dirty N? He called me a dirty N, bro. Not even a dirty nigga. He called me an N. I'm like, damn, this is a respectful racist boy, bro.
It's respectful.
Yeah. He
Hey,
said, you dirty
appreciate that.
N? I'm like, damn, he ain't even say nigga, bro. The fuck type of hate fucking DM is this? You not even gonna call me a nigga, bro? What the fuck is that?
He typed it though.
Yeah, he probably did.
He typed it and it was about to be. He was like, Come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, he erased the IGGA
He's not a bad guy.
or
He
the
just messed up.
IGGER.
Right.
But why? But I just don't get dirty N is crazy. Like, bruh, do you love me or hate me? What are we doing right now?
Right. People hate you and they love you at the same time.
At the same time, bruh, they want
crazy.
to call me a nigga, but they love me too much.
That's a product of YN. I think that made
Okay.
people start abbreviating it.
Yeah, true.
Don't you think?
YN, yeah, they made it too easy.
He could have called you a DN.
Yeah, DN. DN, I'd have been stuck like, what the fuck is this? Right, yeah, he'd have me truly confused if he put that. DN. Dick nigga? What the fuck is DN? Dumb nigga? What the fuck is DN? I'd have been stuck for life.
That's good. Hit people with a puzzle that when they're solving it just fucking ruins their day.
Yeah, bruh.
They're like, damn, why did I spend so much time on that?
That is the worst type of burn when somebody say something and you like, damn, what the fuck do that even mean? Bro, I told you this one time I was on my way to Raven Lounge. I probably was like maybe 2 years into comedy. And there's this old ass white lady standing on the corner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Old lady all hunched over and shit. So I'm standing there and we waiting across the street and she looked at me. She was like, you have a horrible posture. You need to fix your posture. And I was like, what? And then she just started walking across the street and I'm like, what the fuck?
Wait, what'd she say to me?
Yeah, I'm like, I started standing straight and shit. Like, what the fuck you talk? Lady, you're literally curled up. You literally got osteoporosis or some shit, bitch.
Right.
Who are you talking to right
You're
now?
coiling up as we speak.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
My posture sucks. What are you saying, lady? And I'm like, what the? Bro, that shit bothered me the whole night.
It's still bothering you. When was this?
This was like my second year in comedy, so like 4 years ago.
Yeah. You do have one of the best postures in comedy now.
I think I do.
Yeah. No one else is standing like that.
Maybe, and it probably was because of that lady that day. Because when she said that, I was like, what the fuck does that even, why would she say that to me?
Yeah. No, I feel like that's a kind of a blessing in a way. It's one of those things that stick out to you so bad.
Yeah, but.
That would have fixed me up.
I mean, it fixed me up for sure. But yeah, I don't like having a thing that like you think about.
Right.
Like, damn, now I'm thinking about my posture.
Brain poison. It's just in your ear all the time now. Yeah.
Hey, stand up straight. Stand straighter. Hey, what if you walk past that white lady again and she fucking sees you slumped over again, bro? Get your fucking shit together.
It is kind of fun to hit people. Just be like, you blink too much. I'm like,
yeah, yo.
What?
Right. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, hit a cashier with that.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
That's it.
Yeah, we made it to the end of the episode. Guys, if you have a fact to send to the podcast, you can send it to so many different places. Comment on the video. Send it to at Ayo Actually on Instagram. Ayo Actually at Gmail. Send it to George at George_Blaha. Naeem __Ali at Wasabi. Mail, carrier pigeon. Call us. Fax us. Write it on a rock. Throw it through our window. Whatever you got to do. Get the fact to us. Facts are sacred. We need the knowledge.
Send it to us.